Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Calamity Canyon. Since the last time, I've been kind of cleaning up all of my inventory. I also went down and chopped some more trees, so I'm feeling a little bit more organized. And I had an idea, I had a revelation, which was, I think, embarrassingly, it was the same episode a couple episodes ago where I was saying, man, I wish I had a bow, but I don't know where to get string. And I think in the same episode, I was like, wow, look at that crazy cobweb structure over there. Do you know what? This tool right here, this stone sword, can turn cobwebs into string. I'm pretty sure. So to start things off for today, I want to head over to where I saw the cobwebs and try to get myself some string so I can make a bow. I believe I already have a Power 2 book, and I have lots of materials to make arrows at this point. And so I think we could have a good bow and use that moving forward. All right, I found a spawner up here that appears to be a blaze spawner, so I should take it out. Darn it. Let's use this. Oh, there's more than one. Did not realize more than one had spawned. And I'm on fire. I do have fire protection armor. Oops. Okay, we're going to eat one of those. All right, and I do have a shield to block, and I would like to kill these guys because they will drop some things that may or may not be useful. Oops, except for if I want to block, I need to remember that it's harder to block. Okay, that zombie is trying to attack one of the blazes. And I might be able to get this zombie attacking another blaze over there as well. Okay, so the zombies are looking at them. Okay, I'm gonna need to block. Alright, darn it. There's more zombies coming at me. Alright, not playing this well. Don't have the bow yet. Maybe I should ignore the blazes for the moment and worry about getting the bow. That could be a smart idea. Okay, well, while healing up on zombie flesh and waiting for the slowness to wear off, the blazes have despawned, I believe. And so let's come back over this way in our attempt to get at where the cobwebs are. Okay, I hear a couple more bad guys right near me here. I guess the spider is a threat. Yeah, so he's going to be able to hit me. Let's see. Nearest cobwebs look like they're probably over there because most of them are pretty high up. So I think that seems like a good place to go. Hey, spider, can you... I see you're stuck. Ah. Spiders can always hit you from like a block below, wherever they are. And so basically if a spider has the low ground on you, you're kind of doomed. Okay, those zombies have been taken care of. Let's try to add a little bit of light in various spots out here. I'm afraid that will set that tree on fire, and I really don't want to. It looks like I could just kind of stack up here in order to get to the string most easily. So let's give that a shot. And then let's be prepared for possible appearance of spiders or cave spiders, bows and beds. Oh, I hadn't even thought about beds. I can make wool. That's nice. And I appreciate the fact that the achievement is like reminding me of that. So that's another thing that I could do with the cobwebs, and I guess until I end up under some kind of attack or threat, I'll just continue chopping down cobwebs because I wouldn't mind having lots of string for multiple bows and possibly for making beds, and I guess that's it. Oh, I believe I see wool up here as well. Let's check this out a little closer. That looks like... I think that's wool. It is. Okay, well that'll be an easier way in terms of making a bed. This means I'll be able to move my bed spawn to the monument, which will be nice. All right, and so with these materials, I'm sure I have enough. And so I'm gonna go take these things back home, and then we can move on to the other of the activities I already had planned for the day. Back at the base, I've made a bed, and so I'm going to go ahead and sleep in it so that we can have our spawn point here. I did make a bow, and I do have Power 2 books, but I'd forgotten that I no longer have an anvil. And so, unfortunately, I won't be able to put Power 2 on a bow right now. But that's okay, because with the bow, we could go to that castle area that looks like this castle that has the end crystals. And the other thing I wanted to do is we've been given a couple of compasses and chests, and I can only imagine that the compass is going to lead to some secret treasure or hidden dungeon or trap or something else other than just the world spawn, and so I would like to follow the compass and see where it goes. It's possible that it will lead to the world spawn, and so I'm going to head over in that direction first. And to clarify, of course the compass is going to point at the world spawn. That's what compasses in Minecraft do. I meant point at the place that we spawned into this world, which it is not doing. And so I imagine command blocks basically bring the player to that spawn point and set their player's spawn point there, but it seems the world spawn point is going to be somewhere far over in this direction. And we haven't really explored over in this direction of the map, so it wouldn't hurt to take a look out here, although my impression based on how the compass is moving is that it's unlikely that we're going to be able to go very far in this direction, or far enough to reach where the compass is going, so maybe it's just that the actual world spawn point is where some command blocks are, like thousands of blocks over that way. But then why did Render give us a compass? So, yeah, I don't know. In any case, we got our first Infernizer, the first tier of the weapon that I'm using, the Flint and Steel, out of that chest over there back in, I think, the first episode. But then I didn't explore any further out onto this island. So let's see if there's anything exciting out here. I did, by the way, I crafted myself 32 arrows. I have a few other arrows as well. And just want to see if there's any kind of spawner here. Recall that it was a structure like this, but it was made of nether brick that had a creeper spawner in it, is where we got our previous anvil. And so I would like to find another anvil, if that's a thing that can happen. The other reason that Render... Okay, I found a spawner, and it's a creeper spawner, so that could be a good sign. The other reason that Render might choose to give us a compass or two is so that we could make maps, and so possibly if we end up finding sugarcane, we'll be able to make maps of the area. And so that's another thought that has crossed my mind. But really not sure. It could just be that the creepers are just guarding some coal over here. Don't think I need these creepers. So we'll get rid of that. And then I do see one more of them is sneaking up, and I would like the blocks, because blocks are always valuable. Wonder if I can get the creeper to actually, like, bounce up the stairs here and give me some coal. I don't think that that's possible. Yeah, alright. Well, I kind of tried. I half-heartedly tried. That counts as trying, right? Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. I wonder if I could be, like, super more effective with this tool if I learn, like, an exciting way to wield it. It does look like there might be a cool cave down there that might go somewhere. Oh, and there's another chest up there. There's treasure everywhere, as first reported in Calvin and Hobbes. Okay, this one I think could be a trap. There's a creeper here who doesn't have a way to get to me right now, but we'll go ahead and do that. And if it is a trap, I could just run away very quickly. This is the first one that I very much suspect is a trap, and I'm not sure why my internal alarm bells are going off. I think it is rarely a good idea to try to disarm such traps. Maybe not. Alright, what do we got? I don't hear anything's going off. I do see another fresh iron axe. And an efficiency 2 book. Oh, that's pretty nice. I could make a nice iron pick out of that if I had an anvil, once again. Alright, well, I will take all of these things. And then it looks like there might be some kind of cavey, dungeony entrance down here. And so we still have a little bit of room in our inventory. So let's at least take a peek down in this direction. Perhaps we'll see a sign that labels it as a particular dungeon entrance. Perhaps we will be ambushed by all manner of mobs. Perhaps there will be a trap where something explodes. Or perhaps there'll be a single spider spotter at the entrance. Still struggling to defeat spiders without ever taking damage from them. The timing is quite difficult. But it is good to kill them, because they are giving me flints, and now that I have bow and arrow, gaining those flints will be more valuable. Okay, I do want to take out the spider spawner, but I also thought I saw more movement over here. Okay, it looks like just zombies and things. Zombies are not a big deal. So let's go ahead and add some light right here. And it's not the best spider spawner to lock down, but I don't know that I have any spider spawners locked down, and so if I do want somewhere to farm flint at some point in the future... Oh, there's a tiny bit of stone right there, too. It could be a good thing to have, and so I think I'm going to leave that spider spawner there because it seems like it is very easy to light up in that particular corner. I decided it was foolish to pick up that chest and then walk into a dangerous area with lava, and so I've put the stuff from that chest back down. And so I just have my standard adventuring gear back on me. Okay, wanted to get a better look at the ceilings in here. This is very close to the kind of start point of the map, and so it might be the case that whatever is here is easy, like just an easy little side resource area as opposed to a later dungeon. But the lava flows and just kind of the look of the place, I'm not sure. Seem to counter-indicate that, perhaps. Alright, if I can keep the low ground on the spiders, that's a good way to not take damage. Not always possible, though. Loving this knockback weapon. A knockback weapon that doesn't lose durability. Like, it's a really great weapon. I know I've said it before, but great weapon design, Render. Okay, I don't think there was any spawner or anything that the creepers were coming from there. Over here, on the other hand, haven't had a good look. Okay, there's a spawner. Spider spawner, we've already got one locked down, so we'll go ahead and destroy this one. Lots more coal, some stone I think I saw again. So yeah, this might just be a resource area. Trying not to do anything that's going to lead me into a trap. Okay, there is a chest that also may or may not be trapped. And there is another spawner. It's another spider spawner. That's not too scary. Back off and kill these guys. Okay, the creepers wandered off that way. The spider has been taken down. I have a little bit of slowness due to eating some zombie flesh. But nevertheless, let's quote-unquote run over here, and then I think I can use the creeper to my advantage here. Yeah, I wasn't able to do it as well as I thought. Alright, I ended up just taking out my own torch. Bummer. Once more, let's try running over here. Light, light, light. I see a bunch of creepers. That spells spawner. Let's go ahead and take this one out while I'm here. And let's see, if I were the creeper spawner... Oops, okay. I would probably be somewhere right around there. I'm still not seeing it. Could just be that that was a pack spawn, but that was like 4 creepers in a very small area. It seems unlikely to me. That's all that it was. Now there's a lot of spiders here too. I did just take out the spider spawner. Perhaps there is another. Okay, there's spiders still somewhere behind me. But I think, okay, I see. That is more spiders. This could be a trap. Okay, it doesn't seem to be a trap. Darn it, this guy snuck up on me though. I think we mostly have this area lit, unless there's still a creeper spawner over here that I haven't gotten to. But I think this might just be a resource cave, which I'm glad for, because the stone and coal are great to have at this point in time. Don't think there's anything else over there. Okay, so we have a lot of stone, we have a lot of coal, and we have a chest that we haven't investigated. It's still possible that some of this area may be trapped, and so I'll try to be ready for that, including even this area right here. Here's what I'm going to do. If there's a trap, I'm going to run over towards that coal. Okay, doesn't seem to be trapped. Efficiency, protection, sharpness, very nice. Still not an anvil, though. And so I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to obtain another anvil. But while I'm here, I will mine out lots of these resources. And while I'm mining out some of the resources, a question that I have for Render is, Render, I thought you were a big fan of coal blocks. Rather than having me mine out 8 different individual pieces of coal ore, why not throw a coal block in here every so often? I don't think I've seen one so far anywhere in this map. And I found a bunch of pockets of coal ore, so fix your map. Item repair, do. Okay, I see an Enderman, and so we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's just go ahead and use my stone sword, rather than waste my good equipment. But I packed my bags. Oh gosh, I've packed my bags. I do not need 5 red terracotta blocks. I would prefer to have 3 ender pearls. I don't have looting. So... that's interesting. How did that happen? That's really interesting. I guess... I feel like Render must have changed a loot table or something there. I'm really kind of surprised by that. Well, that was fortunate. I'm glad I did it. Oh, crap. Creeper just falling from somewhere. Does that mean... Oh, it was probably just falling off of the tree. I've walked under some of those wood trees off camera before and had creepers fall down on top of me. Fortunately, never... Oh, gosh. Exploding when they did. Let's just run. Okay, I think we managed to avoid all the potions. Yeah, let's just get the heck out of here. And I think also I am sufficiently satisfied that the compass isn't pointing anywhere on the map. Which makes me think that eventually we'll get sugarcane and we'll be able to build our own maps, and that's the only reason that Render would give us a compass? I'm not sure. Or maybe there'll be a teleporter that brings us somewhere else in the future and we'll be able to use the compass there. I don't know. Since I have a bow and arrow, I decided I want to try attacking at least the entrance to this castle now. Hello, there's a blaze spawner over here. Okay. I can block. And I probably want to... Crap. Take out the blaze spawner before I do anything else. Okay, got lucky that he missed. Spawner's taken down, let's block. Oh crap. Okay, that's right, you do that. I can fend you guys off like that, and then you... Ah, darn it, we're out of range. Oh, I have a bow and arrow. Haha. I'm a genius. For thinking that I have a bow and arrow to attack this guy. Hey, buddy. Okay, but let's not let this guy catch up to me. Gosh darn it. Okay, I need to eat one of these. I brought lots of mushroom stew with me, since I was heading back to the castle, and it seems like a dangerous area. Okay, that was a nice little bit of excitement to go ahead and start things off. Ouch. Ah. I'm a dummy. Set guys on fire and then get set on fire by them. Okay, so it seems like the blazes drop both gunpowder and blaze powder. I'm going to heal up on some zombie flesh really quick, and then try to make my way to the entrance, use the bow and arrow to destroy the ender crystal that's at the start, assuming that once I get a better look at it, that still seems like the correct thing to do, and we'll go from there. There is a chest next to redstone torches up there that I had not noticed, so that is going to be another target of ours today. There's a coal block. I was just talking about coal blocks. Alright, there's also a blaze spawner up here. I decided before I go to the entrance I should check out these little mounds in case they housed more spawners, and indeed they did. Is the coal block trapped? I doubt it. Okay, so there will be coal blocks eventually. And so I guess just in the early resource area, Render didn't want to be too kind, and he wanted to save that kindness for later on. I guess is my interpretation of what I've seen. I would like to pick up the coal block now that I've gotten it. Aha! 9 pieces of coal, just like that. And what are the odds that there will be another trap, kind of like the trap that was down there where everything exploded, before I go in the entrance to this castle? I think the chances are at least, I don't know, 10% in my book. So let's be very careful about if and how and where we place any torches. Okay, nothing seems to be immediately attacking me. So I'm feeling good about things. I can see the ender crystal, and do I see blazes in there? I see something else yellow, I think. But I can't get a good enough look at it just yet. Hey, zombie, go away so I can take a better look. Thank you. What do we got? Oh, wow! It's a cool-looking place. Do I want to blow up the end crystal? I feel like when you see an end crystal, you want to blow it up. So without giving it any more thought, I will just do that, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, what do we got in here? It is the entrance to a dungeon. Okay. There is a chest. I wonder if any of the end rods that were around here. So I guess that was just for looks. And, oh, there's an upstairs. All right. Interesting. I think the monsters I heard were merely outside. What biome am I in? I'm still in Mesa, so there could be monster spawn. Okay, speak of the devil. Could be monster spawns, and here they are. And going downstairs, I need to kind of back up so that these guys don't catch me and set me on fire. Or just spam the button a lot with this weapon that actually, I hadn't thought about it. I guess it doesn't have much of an attack cooldown to just punch with it. And so I can spam it kind of somewhat quickly. Oh, spawner. Hello. Ouch. I don't see any other bad guys. No, I do see other bad guys this way. Okay, you go that way. And you guys... Oops, crap. Alright, I was going to try to kill. I did not. Let's run over here. Let's just break this. Great. And I should eat some food before... Okay, I just lit up a... Oh, it's a skeleton spawner. Hello. Guess what? I, too, have a bow. Haha! Take that. Okay, skeleton spawner. I don't know that I have one of these locked down anywhere. And so I think I would prefer just to light it up. It did just spawn skeletons, and so despite the fact that I still have the slowness 2 effect, I'm going to run over here. Run. And light it up. And, okay. Seems like... Oh, crap! I'm a dummy sometimes. I forgot about left click versus right click there for a moment, for no apparent reason. Okay, I think I'm safe here despite standing next to a skeleton spawner, so I'm gonna heal up. Okay, a zombie I think just fell down a hole down here. And I almost did too. Let's try to run over here and get this lit up. Okay, don't need this creeper spawner. So let's do that. And yeah, it seems like there might be some good loot in this area. Unfortunately, I made a giant mess of it. But I think I can do that. Pick up some more blocks, get a nice view of the valley out here, and go check out what's in these chests. Okay, chest number 1. There's a number of directions I can run in case it seems like it's a trap. Does not seem like it's a trap. Does seem like it has a bunch of good loot. I think that will all fit in my inventory right now. As for chest number 2, it also has good things, and so let me pick and choose what I want to actually take home. Okay, I think I'm happy enough with those choices. So this was interesting. I don't think I even read the name of the dungeon back downstairs. So let's head... Oh. I'm glad I filled these in, because that would have been an awful fall if I had not. Let's go check out what the name of the dungeon was, the entrance over here, and also what dungeon number it is. My guess... What's my guess going to be? My guess would be 6 or 7. Based on my previous hypothesis about kind of like how the map is laid out. But, I mean, it's a complete guess, so who knows. Oh, and I never checked out that chest that was down here as well. So it might have some good loot for us as well. But before we check that out... Oh, and more blocks that I may or may not be able to pick up. Dungeon 9, Dragon's Exile. And it's got awesome falling particles and gold blocks. I wonder if I could pick up those gold blocks if I made an iron... And if I did, I could heal up the gold pants that I put away. I forgot to mention that I changed out my armor because some of my armor was breaking down. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. And, okay, let's check out what's in this chest. Oh, another journal. I will take it home and read it. Yeah, and I'll take home the block of coal too. Okay, meet you guys back home. Back at home, we have, what was it called? Journal Day 12. At first glance, this temple seems small, but an expansive arcane vault is buried beneath the sand. A magic barrier blocking the way has been discovered as well. The magic seems similar to the 2 crystals we have found. Maybe they are connected. Interesting. So maybe I wouldn't have been able to walk into that area with the gold, and I would have been repelled unless I had some crystals to unlock it or something? Not sure. Journal Day 12. I have 2 more goals for the day. One is to go after that other chest that was outside of the temple that was up on a pillar with redstone torches. And the other is to try to find another anvil. And so I'm just trying to... This was a creeper spawner, and it was just kind of in a nether brick kind of thingy. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that around. I'm trying to figure out where else an anvil might be hidden. But I'm going to try to investigate some other structures in the landscape. Okay, so I think we're safe here near the entrance. There is a chest up there. Okay, zombies have been taken care of. It's rather dark here. I think there's something there, and there's definitely a bunch of mushrooms there. So let's go try to add light there carefully. Okay, we got a blaze spawner somewhere. And I might be like underneath the tree there. I didn't see where the blaze was spawning from. Let's see. I do have a bow and arrow now, so let's try to take him out at range. And I guess it's going to take 3 shots because I don't have any power on the bow. And was there only the one blaze who had spawned there? Yes. Oh, and the spawner's right there. It's visible now that I've got the area lit up. And there's another tower on this castle over here that I really hadn't noticed in the darkness before either. Okay, step 1, blaze spawner, just in case there's a trap, like there was with the creepers. Oh crap, darn it. Okay, we're gonna do that. I will take out the blazes at range once again. I may or may not have gotten the last blaze. He might have just gone over the hill. Did I kill him? I think he's dead. Okay. Good. Got some more blaze powder. The mushrooms over here just seem to be mushrooms. Just to avoid kind of future things spawning up there, we'll do that. Looks like there's just one zombie over here, and one zombie is not a big threat. So I think I can just head up here and check out. It's right up here. What we have, sure, I'll take the mushrooms too. In the way of a chest. And looks like there might be light up there that's not skylight. So it could be that there's something further up the mountain, like right up there. But let's see what's inside this chest. Ooh, it's a map. This is going to be a treasure map, isn't it? Neat. I think that's the cactus that I've already found, but we will go try to inspect the map a little bit better on our way back as we go over there. Okay, so I'd like to verify that the treasure map is something that we've already found, but I also want to light up at least the base of this portion of the castle, and it's very dark over here. And of course, lighting it up means I'm kind of getting rid of that natural honeypot of an area. So I have to deal with that as well, and I guess let's just knock you somewhere that you're kind of out of the way. Possibly also killing some zombies for me along the way. And I don't see anything in these holes other than more blocks that I wouldn't mind picking up. There is a spawner. Great. And did I just see another spawner here? No, I saw a spider. Saw something lighting up a little bit red. It was the eyes of the spider and not a spawner. Okay, the creeper here is just kind of barely in the way. So let's try to just get rid of him like that. And then I think this spawner is sufficiently well lit that I can destroy it thusly. And then, okay, there's another spawner there, so kind of spawners around the base of the tower, it seems. So I wonder if there's spawners on the other side of the tower. It's kind of very low down here, and I can't tell, especially after I just made a crater. A crater with a creeper crater. And then also we have one of these structures that often has a spawner on top somewhere. Although I don't see one on this one. Alright, let's try to avoid the monsters and cycle around. That seems to be a working strategy for the moment. Okay, there is indeed a spawner there. I think that spawner on that side is... Oh, wow. Okay, it's like open on this side. Did not realize that. And we're just going to run around the monsters over here. And this spawner was what kind of spawner? I think that might have been spiders. Didn't get a good enough look. Okay, and we kind of lit up the other spawners. I just want to stand back and take a better look at the tower from here now. Yeah, still not a lot of light on the top. It looks like it might have kind of a hole that's kind of taken out of the side of it there. And so perhaps this tower is kind of like partially destroyed. And so I would like to get a better look at the inside. And so, yeah, actually if I just kind of lure the monsters over this way, then I can probably run around like this. And just outrun them again. Ouch. Alright, you're a problem. And actually, you're going to be a problem too. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now over here, can take out whatever that spawner was. Didn't get a good look to see what it was. I have a lot of levels. I really want to get myself another anvil here at some point. Yeah, there's definitely like a hole in the side of this structure on this side as well. So I think I'll try to peek in from over there. Okay, so from this side, yeah, it looks like it's just kind of a hollow structure. Other than the spider, I don't think I see anything down there. I could imagine there being something on top. Okay, I started climbing up and all of a sudden I hear blazes. But I do also see this nether rack, and so, or nether brick. I suppose it is called, and so I am curious to know if this might be the type of place that an anvil might be hidden. And so I'm going to take a little bit of a risk, even though I'm going to spawn a bunch of blazes. Okay, I see. Okay, there's zombies on the roof, and they're going to come find me in just a moment, I think. Okay, so there's zombies and blazes up there, and I've spawned a lot of bad guys. So if it's guarded that well, that means there's probably something there. And so I do want to come back there at some point in the future, but I'm not sure that now is the right time. So instead, I'm just going to make a dash for it, and we'll go check out the treasure map. Oh, and I see another blaze spawner right here that I think I can take out before it spawns again. Nice. Very good. Okay, so that is the cactus where we found the iron and an emerald. And so if I take a look at the map and take a shield out of my hand so I can look at it big and orient myself like this, where this is probably facing north. Yes, I'm facing north. Then that seems to be the lava inlet that's on this map, and it was a green X because it's green cacti. And it looks like there would also be another batch of cactuses to the north, which might be these. Yeah, so I think I've already found what is on this map. But that's cool. I enjoyed these maps. Render had these in his original Untold Stories #1, Goliath. Had a couple of those maps, and I think treasure maps like that are really cool. So hopefully next time we find a map, it will be for something that we hadn't actually located the treasure for already. Oh, and I see a blaze on the rooftop over here, and I can see where I placed the torch, so I was very near the top. So that is something that I could go back to. Still thinking about an anvil, which I would really love to have. And so I think I'm going to check out like this mound, and it looks like there might be a light over there before I finish things up for the day. I keep adding light, and then each time I do it, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, because I'm just like making it impossible for mobs to spawn anywhere except for the remaining darkness, and that means that the mobs are going to be much thicker in the remaining darkness as time goes on. Okay, there's a blaze spawner up there, and so did I just burn down a tree? I might be burning down a tree over here. Let's do this. Let's put that out and that out, because I do not want the tree to burn, because my supply of wood is very limited and finite. Let's see. Oh, the tree's on fire. Gosh darn it. Ah, and I'm on fire. Gosh darn it. Yeah, there goes most of that tree. I forget. I think fire can burn downwards a little bit as well, and so it might even get the lower branches. Although I have a feeling some of the fire will burn out before all the lower branches burn. Just on my understanding of how Minecraft fire physics work. Okay, I'm an awful shot with the bow. I'm going to have to run over here just to collect the rest of my arrows. And I'm fairly certain there is still one more blaze over there that is not yet dead, but probably only needs... Actually, I might be able to melee him as I come over here. If I can find him. Oh boy, there's a creeper. Oh boy, there's a zombie. I did not hear the blaze. Let's put that out. So maybe I did kill him. And how many arrows? I still have 41 arrows, so I'm still in decent shape as far as the arrows go. And actually, the creeper... I'll just go ahead and blow up some more blocks over here to get the creeper out of the way. Yeah, we lost a lot of this tree, so that's sad. Oh well. Oh! There is a whole cache of mushrooms over here, as well as other stuff. Oh, and a spawner. Okay, and there's still blaze. Right, because I never took out the blaze spawner. And so I just started spawning more of them. I'm a genius. I got so distracted by everything else. I'm, yeah, easily distractible in these maps, it would seem. Okay, so there's a nice supply of food over there. I've spawned a bunch of blazes. Yeah, I feel like we got some good exploration done in this episode. This might be a good place to go ahead and call it a day. Yeah, moving forward, dungeon number 9 is definitely something I don't feel like I'm prepared to go into yet. I don't know where dungeon number 2 is. I do know where dungeon number 3 is. So maybe next episode I will spend some time exploring more of kind of the front of the map and see if we can locate dungeon number 2 to try to do them in order. But if not, I might move on to dungeon number 3, just so that we can do another dungeon and try to get more wool. But I will say for now that I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again with another episode of Calamity Canyon by renderXR, a map that is open world and that I am really enjoying exploring.